Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to SuperFrank Analysis. I hope all of you are doing well today. All right, today I'll be doing kind of a match preview for the Fulham versus Chelsea, and also talk about some other things. Yeah, let's dive in. The game between Chelsea and Fulham yesterday was really nothing to talk about. Actually, there's just few things to pick out from that game, few lessons, I guess. Firstly, when I saw the lineup, when I saw that lineup, I was sure, it's actually proved what Maresca said. When I saw the back line, it was obvious that the coach did not select that lineup because for a coach that just had 2 games to play, I don't see any reason for him to want to rest player or rotate players rather. So it was obvious, it was clear that that lineup was picked for him to use. And that's the case. That's the issue with Chelsea. The interference of the owners, the medical teams, and the rest. So it was obvious from that game that, from that lineup, that selection was not made by the coach. So yeah, when the game started, I was starting to believe that okay, we'll do something, we'll get a result out of this game, whichever way. And I don't understand. What was that careless decision made by Cucurella? What was that careless foul? How can you be in that position in such a situation and the best thing for you to do was to bring the man down, was to bring the player down, knowing fully well that if you do this, you're going to get a red card. You're going to put your team in serious problem. And you still went ahead to do that. That was mind blowing. That was mind blowing. I swear. I got pissed. I don't even know what to do. I was just going everywhere. Like, what? What was that? How? How can you be in this kind of situation? And the best thing to do was to get a red card. You could have easily allowed the guy to go, continue to challenge and see if you can stop him. And if you cannot stop him, allow him score. You still have a long time during the game to try to come back, equalize, and if possible, win the game. But no, he decided to go for the foul and put his team in serious problem. I thought after the game between Chelsea and Man United when Robert Sanchez got an early red card, I thought maybe they would have learned something. I thought maybe they would have learned a lesson or two from that. But it's obvious that their indiscipline remains the same. And there's a very, very serious disciplinary issues in this team. I know Maresca, before he left, he always try not to admit that there's a disciplinary issues in this team, but it's obvious that there is. Even after the red card, you could see how other players like Palmer, Enzo, Tosin got booked as well. And I was like, how come these players cannot keep their heads down? Yeah, I believe that, and I try to understand to some extent that these players are not mentally ready. They are not mentally stable. They are not up. Their spirits are down. Their spirits are not up for that game. Their the momentum is not high. You could see how could see it from their body language, from how they were playing that no, these players are not ready. They actually need a break, but they cannot get a break because the season is still on. But I really think they need to fix something mentally with the players. All the players yesterday, all the players, the way they played, you will see that these players are not, they are not ready for this game. Their minds are not on that game. All of the things happening around. At some point after the Man City game, I felt okay. Yeah, these players they showed some level of maturity. They tried to continue playing even after Maresca left. They tried to continue keep their heads high, and I was like, okay, this is good. This is actually commendable because I loved the spirit that they showed in that City game. But yesterday, it was not the same. It was obvious the players were not prepared for that game at all. And the only player I can actually say, okay, yeah, tried a bit was Liam Delap. He tried. he was trying to build from the form we saw in that Man City game. He was trying to continue in that light. He managed to get the equalizer for us, even though he missed a clear chance that he could have as well scored. But overall, he tried compared to other players. Player like Palmer is Palmer is not up to the is not up to it at all. I would lie. Ever since after the injury, Palmer has not been the same, and I think he needs time. He needs time to regain his form and confidence. He needs to regain the form. So we need to be patient with Palmer. We know what Palmer can do on a very good day. We know what he can do. So, but for now, he's not there at all, and the team needs Palmer. The team generally needs somebody like Palmer that can step up when they need him the most, when the goal is needed, when they need somebody that can get the goal, that can get the win. That's what Palmer used to do for us, and we need to start seeing more of that now. We need to start seeing that. And I don't understand players like Neto, Pedro Neto. I don't understand that guy. I would like sometimes when Neto plays football, he plays like a mechanic. Sorry to say, but he plays like a mechanic. He don't raise his head up. He run, give a wayward cross, and I just wonder how has Chelsea fallen so low to have this kind of players, players that don't even know what to do, players that are confused when you give them the ball, and all of this we can still look back to the owners. The owners are the ones that put us in this situation in the first place. We really need quality, and I don't think the owners are even ready to listen to that. The team needs quality. The team lacks leadership. Yeah, Fulham were good. They kept on asking, they kept on pushing, and in the end, they got their win. Chelsea was not able to hold on till the end. Well, I'm disappointed, but still, all of this we expected. I I already know after Maresca left, I lost hope. I lost hope that anything good can come out of this season. And I believe there's no Chelsea fan out there that still believe we are going to win a trophy this season or even compete for the league. It's already gone. And that brings me to the game between City and Brighton. I don't understand what is even happening to I don't understand what is even happening to Man City right now. Man City cannot even win a game. They drew against Sunderland, drew against Chelsea. Now they could not even win yesterday. They also drew against Brighton. And how can you compete with Arsenal like this? How can you challenge Arsenal for the title? Sorry to say, it's sad for me to accept, but Arsenal already won the league. It's hard for me to accept. It's hard for me to admit, but Arsenal already won the league. It is still far. We are still in January, but I don't see any team competing with Arsenal at the moment. The Arsenal team seem to be really balanced. Seem to be really balanced defensively, midfield, attack. This team is matured. When you see them play, you understand that yeah, this team really wants to win. You see the mentality from the players, the managers, everybody just want to win. When they play, you see the seriousness in their play. You see how they play like professionals. And I just have to admit that Arsenal is really doing well, and I think they are winning the league this season. They're winning the league. They finished second in the last 3 seasons, and this season I think they've finally discovered the missing piece, the little thing that was holding them back from winning. And I think this is their season. This is their season. When a team wants to win the league, you will see it from the way other teams are playing, where everybody seems confused. They are the only one balanced in every area. So it's pretty obvious that they're going to win the league this season. So let's just come to terms with that. And I still pray, I still believe, I still hope that they should not lay their hands on the Champions League trophy, because that's the another one to watch out for. Because this team is everywhere trying to steal my peace. Arsenal is trying to steal my peace by, of course, are trying to steal my peace by attempting to get their hands on a trophy that is not made for them. Anyways, the title is up for grab for anybody. Whichever team is ready, go and compete. It's open. It is still open. This is the Premier League, and anything can happen. It is still fresh. It is still fresh. Arsenal already maintained this kind of gap before, and Man City closed the gap, and they also fell off. But that's the case. That's the issue. They are not consistent. All the teams that want to compete with Arsenal are not consistent. That's it. That brings us to the conclusion that Arsenal is going to win the league. That's just the truth. We just have to accept it and move on. All right. The game between Arsenal and Liverpool today, game between Arsenal and Liverpool today is going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a game to watch out for. And the way Arsenal will play today will also make a big statement to also define how the season is going to be or how the season is going to end. We'll start saying it. We've been saying it too, but from this game, it will build more gap and everything. You'll see how ready this team are. So I wish they can still lose the game, but deep down I know they're going to beat Liverpool. Liverpool is not how they used to be. Their form is terrible currently. They are just doing off and on, going back and forth. So I don't see Liverpool getting any points from this game, but I'll still hope they can. I hope they will. And the only thing left now is Arsenal started this season keeping so many clean sheets, and they started saying they're going to break the 15 goals conceded record that Chelsea had before. That they want to break it. They will do this. They will do that. And I never for once actually believed that they were going to do it because I know that that's not that's not normal to do. And I still wonder how Chelsea was able to do that. How they could go all season and consider just 15 goals. Consider just 15 goals. And they lost only one game. This shows how this club, Chelsea, used to be, how we used to operate, how serious we used to be, how we used to operate at the top level with serious players, matured and experienced players, players that are willing to fight. This is how Chelsea used to operate. And when you see these records, you understand that this club has fallen off. For a team to keep this kind of impressive records throughout the season, considering just 15, losing just one game, in my books, that's even more, much more amazing compared to the, sorry, that's much more amazing compared to the Arsenal's invisible. And I saw one post on X where they were asking questions like, they were asking these questions, um, the Leicester City title win, the Arsenal invisible, the Chelsea 15 goals conceded, and the Man City the Man City 4 titles win in a row. And some fans were saying the invisible will be harder to break, this and that. Yeah, it's difficult to be invisible throughout the season. It's difficult to go through the whole season without losing a game. I think another impressive thing there is conceding just 15 goals, and that's Chelsea. So it's not easy. If Arsenal concede today against Liverpool, it will equal the record 15 goals to make them concede 15 now if they concede against Liverpool. And the season is still far. I know they'll concede more. So I don't think anybody will even break that 15 goals record. It's even easier to even go invisible all season than to concede just 15. It's easier to win 4 in a row than to concede just 15. It's easier. So Chelsea's record still remain the hardest to break. My club used to be very serious. Even check the Champions League record as well. Chelsea still holds the best defensive record in the Champions League, conceding just 4 in the 2021 Champions League season. This this is how we used to be. This is how serious our club is. This is how our club used to be. This is how serious our club was. Because now we now operate at the level of Brighton because seriously, Egbali strongly wants to be like Brighton. Egbali strongly wants Chelsea to operate like Brighton. He wants Chelsea to be at the level of Brighton. He does not care about the footballing aspects of this club. All they want to do is buy players, buy young talents, grow them, give them long contract. After like 4 or 5 years, you sell them for profit. So I just wonder why is it not possible for this team also to buy these young players and buy experienced players as well. Miss them. You can as well win your game and sell your players if you want to. But the winning is important. So I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't understand. Tired. It's sad. Sometimes when I watch Chelsea's game, I don't expect much from them anymore. Unlike before, that I used to believe that yeah, we're going to do something, we're going to get something out of this game. We see ourselves trying to win, but now we go into the game defeated. The fans go into the game feeling like, what can we do? What will happen? What will happen? We'll just expect miracle. Yeah, I know that sometimes Chelsea will always turn up. Chelsea is used to surprises. When the whole world feel like they cannot do it, that's our best. That's our best moment when everybody writes us off. That has always been our best time. So let's see. It's not over until it's over. We can as well just turn things around. You never know. You can never tell. That's the history of Chelsea. So let's keep going. All right, that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you for spending your time. And please like, subscribe, and share. continue to support us, continue to support this channel. We are still growing. We are just trying, and I hope to continue to give the best and improve. So thanks for your support. See you at our next video. Thank you.